Which one is your favorite social media right now?
To date now, I love Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh yeah.
For me, I'm still old school. It's Facebook. I'm just learning how to navigate IG. I don't know much about
at the moment.
Because
There is
I'm just
nothing.
old school. Like, for me, Facebook is whereby I feel as if I come to life.
Yes, we do, and it has been evolving from the time we actually joined to how it is right now. Things have actually changed. Before, you could actually post a picture when you're just in your 90 and no one would care.
Yeah.
But right now,
for you to get likes,
you have to have a full-blown face.
You have to look like
a
full-blown bum. You have to have Kim's bum. Whose waist? Goldfield's waist.
Yeah. And whose boobs?
Whose face? Beyonce's face. Whose boobs?
Cardi
B's boobs.
What Kim's boobs?
Which Kim? Kim Love. Hey, Kim Yes.
I took them out.
Cardi B. Yeah. Cardi B's boobs.
Yes, but anyways, it has really evolved and things have actually changed. So Nadia, tell us, from the time you actually joined and how it is right now, what have you also adjusted?
I think I first joined Twitter. Must have been 20.
Who starts with Twitter?
I swear to God.
The first social media event was Twitter. Wow, I joined Twitter last year. 2010 or 12 around. Even before I joined Facebook. Wow.
Yeah. But I never understood it, honestly.
Yeah.
And my Twitter is not even active for that matter. Yeah, but I joined Twitter first, then I joined Facebook, and I loved Facebook.
Yeah.
I liked meeting new people. I mean, back then you would actually make friends on Facebook. Sharing your life, sharing your thoughts.
Your life?
I mean, you just post. I mean, life.
Normal life. Oh, life. Yes. Okay. I was thinking Facebook Live.
Oh,
yeah. I was like, hey, mama,
no.
Yeah.
Post photos, post thoughts, mostly thoughts. Write, those of us used to like writing.
Which one is your favorite social media right now?
To date, now, I love Instagram.
Oh yeah.
For me, I'm still old school. It's Facebook. I'm just learning how to navigate IG. I don't know much about
at the moment.
Because I am just old school. Like, for me, Facebook is whereby I feel as if I come to life. IG, I joined IG
this year.
This year, actually.
Yeah.
Twitter, I joined towards the end of last year. I've just been a Facebook person, and the moment the whole blocking of the Facebook thing and using VPN came,
that was it.
Facebook died, but some of us are the diehards of
You're still there.
Old stuff.
You're holding it strong.
I don't know anything about TikTok. I don't even understand
I'm not on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't even get it.
I'm on TikTok,
Facebook,
but still
I left because I got toxic on it. I was over yapping.
So give us your social media handles. All of us are giving.
Nadia Ali _UG.
As one word.
Yeah.
Underscore. Okay.
Yeah. Mine is Angie with 2 E's
at
underscore UG.
Yes. Underscore UG. Mine is easy underscore UG on all my social media platforms. I think all of us also have the same.
Yes, all.
And together we are purely candid on all social media platforms as well.
Yeah.
So Nadia, tell us, how has Facebook or social media evolved over time?
I think for me, what I've seen, or what I think we have observed collectively, is one, back in the day it was more networking.
Yeah.
It was more a way to connect with your friends. It was much easier to know, okay, Izzy is up to this because she has posted this on her Facebook. She's here. She has finished.
And there were no filters, right?
No. At least you would keep tabs on people.
You would actually see
on Facebook. She's now studying at Macquarie. Oh, I saw on Facebook she's now working here. So you'd actually know where people are at life.
But now we lie a lot.
Yeah.
Do lie a
or
lot.
even how you look like. Those who had children, you would know.
And there were genuine looks, no filters,
genuine.
no nothing.
Yeah.
Of like, if you're dark skin, we know you're dark skin. And not you. Right now, if you see the person's IG and then you meet them in person, you're like, You look like someone I know, but you can't point a finger because on the social media it's totally different.
Yeah.
Sexy, bootylicious, what with plum lips, with a tiny waist, with a big ass, and then you meet her, and they look like something love.
Yeah.
Those people with the love names.
So anyway, social media has evolved over time, for good and for bad. So what we see now, I would say the narratives of what is being posted or shared a lot.
Yeah.
One is a soft life.
Yeah.
What is soft life?
You know, if you can't post a soft life, you're not relevant on social media. Like, you have to be on a private yacht, you have to be on a private jet, you have to fly first class, you're always traveling, you know,
breakfast in
exactly, in a nice restaurant. Yeah. Your like hotel room is like in some glass castle in the mountains or somewhere, and like that is the life we keep portraying on social media. And if you can't post something like that or similar, there are no likes, there's no engagement, there's nothing. It's like as if you don't even exist.
Yeah, but also what we see a lot is I think the body image. Yes. I don't know if it began with the Kardashians or they just made it.
They just made the volume up.
They really added the volume.
I'm thinking that the Kardashians normalized plastic surgery in as much as they don't admit. Yes. But then they normalize that I can look like Kylie with no lips, and then 3 years later I have like big voluptuous lips. And people are, you know, and that is trending. I can be a Kim who was very beautiful. Then I felt, right now she's still beautiful, very beautiful, though very, very plastic, but who cares?
And again, that body image comes with the use of filters. It comes with, of course, editing your body here and there. Yeah. No, I think when Kim came to Uganda, Ugandans were so shocked. This is what she looks like.
Exactly, in real person. So because now our photographers never put filters as they were putting it on the newspaper. It was a shot.
The body was still there.
But she did not look nice the way she looked in her other photos.
I know. Exactly, she did not. Yeah. Not even close.
So the filters, the body editing, you can snatch your waist, blow up your bum, and look the version you want to look like.
Exactly.
And now we have a lot of time. Because I remember back in the days, just accessing internet, you had to go to the internet cafe just to post something. Exactly. So you have to wait till evening, like on a weekend you're quite around and then run and then reply someone's message from 2 days ago.
Exactly.
Compared to now. And you post and within seconds you have over 1,000 likes.
We didn't even have like real smartphones.
No.
Our pictures were blur, were just all over. Actually, pictures were not even the thing. It was more of where am I? I am at a party. No one cares of the quality of the picture. Nothing. Yeah. I am at a party. I have updated my status. Was it even a status?
We didn't have a status.
I mean, you didn't have status. You just post.
Normal post.
Yeah. It was just a normal post.
I think people are more concerned about your social life than just a normal picture. Like
I know the millennials are wondering what you're talking about.
Yeah. So anyway, a lot has changed. Even back then, there was no TikTok, there was no Snapchat. These things have just come in the, I would say the last 5 years probably.
Yeah, 5 or so years. Yeah.
Another thing we see in the social media streets are a lot of travel. Like if you do not have travel on your timeline, are you even a human being? Exactly. Are you worth following?
We don't have passports yet.
Worth following, literally. Like people are traveling, and actually there is a studio in I think LA whereby the setup of the studio looks like a private jet. So a lot of these social media influencers used to post, like they're holding a glass of champagne. And when I was, reading about it, you pay $100 per hour. $100 is about 370,000 shillings just to take pictures and keep that facade.
Yeah, but we've also seen the local ones use a jerry can.
Yes.
So please go cheap if you can.
All the guys who are doing
that one is not a private jet. That one is just on a flight.
But still it looks real. Yeah. Still you have to see the background and you're like,
Exactly. But then now the other ones, people need to see that you are on a private jet. Because first of all, to charter a private jet is probably like $500 million Uganda shillings right now. And that is if you're just within Africa. If you're going outside, it goes up to like $300,000 or $600,000, which is exactly. So for an influencer to be on a private jet 3 times a month, you ask yourself,
And we're going to get there. We're going to ask ourselves how they afford it. But on the plus side, though, social media has evolved to a point that you actually get paid for your content, and which I think is a good thing for creatives. I
agree. And the Gen Zs have embraced it so much that right now, someone finishes school and say, like, what do you do? I am an influencer. And they can actually afford a decent living because they have brand partnerships. They are, putting out content which is engaging, and people are actually making money. And before, if you told someone I'm a social media influencer for a career, everyone is going to look at you as a loser, this and that. Right now, you just say I'm a content creator, and no one even asks. Yeah, like Angie, you are a content creator, right? You are a graphics designer, and you also use social media to get clients. By the way, her page is Black Swan.
No, Purple Swan Creations.
It's Purple Swan Creations. She is very good at graphics. All the graphics of Purely Candid are actually because of her. So guys, if you want to give a business, this is the right person to talk to. Okay, end of Kalango.
Yes. Someone wants money behind the camera.
Studio audience is asking for money, but it is okay.
So yeah, you can actually make money from social media through monetizing your content. That's if you have a huge following or if you influence for brands.
Yeah, the small ones, start small.
Yeah, and that is a plus side. All these flashy lifestyles that we see that have changed the trends on social media. How do people afford this life? Is everyone an influencer, or are we missing something here?
Or can every influencer afford that lifestyle?
Yeah, because I mean, how much is an air ticket? I mean, we ask ourselves these questions as people, and I know a lot of women especially. Men maybe may be affected, but I think it really affects women.
Yeah.
Because we feel ourselves under so much pressure.
Keeping up appearances.
To keep up appearances. We want to have the best baby shower. We want to have the best birthday trip where you're going to, I don't know, Seychelles or whichever island, and blasting with your girls.
Ibiza.
And taking the coolest photos and, like living the soft life.
Yeah.
How do people afford this life? Let's start with the legit way of making money on social media, because we know you can actually make money there legitimately and live a lifestyle. So what are you guys' thoughts on that?
Okay, so one of the legit ways is how Nadia said you monetize your content. Now, for example, I'm not even like a creative, but I have a lot of following. Now, a brand knows if they want to advertise, let's say, this flower pot, they can use me to post it, but then they have to pay me because my followers are going to connect, and then, there'll be a link of their store and the amount and where to buy. We have also seen people talking about it's something called like a purchase code or a promo code, whereby, let's say, if Purely Candid is partnering with, let's say, a beverage company, and they're selling, high-end whiskey. Then if you make an order and you use a promo code as Purely Candid, then you get a discount. So people are, doing it in that way of monetizing, monetizing their content.
So we have that, and we also have brand ambassadors, right?
Yes. Oh yes, that's very common right now.
I think we have one of, I don't know if we're allowed to mention, but we have people who actually
Natasha is right now a brand ambassador of a certain water
water company.
Yes.
I think even Sheila Gashumba has done occasionally.
Yeah, the chicken thing. Yeah, she was a brand ambassador for that.
So we see a lot of those as well, and those are people who actually get paid to do such kind of content for brands.
Yes.
You know any other people who are paid for their content, who are brand ambassadors?
I have seen Zari partnering with a diaper company. There are some diapers whereby, it has a picture of her with a baby and everything, and she's been, like promoting that diaper. So she's also a brand ambassador for that diaper company.
Yes. Again, going back to the Kardashians, because I think they made this whole social media thing work for them. Kylie, Kim also have brands of their own.
Of their own now.
But they still push even the rest.
Yes.
We see a lot of people here also trying to adopt the same thing. I think Fabiola also opened up her own brand of something that she's also doing.
Isn't she just a face of that brand?
It has.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What does it? What products do they sell?
Lip products.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a beauty product.
Now, for example, Juliana
for her, so I hope she pays us some money.
Hey.
Yeah. I mean, we won't mention the brand, but we have some people who do that, and we know that they also get paid or they earn some money from that kind of content.
Yeah.
Like now we actually have Juliana Kanyomozi. Like she may not actually put out music now, but she's still building up on what she actually did, and she still promotes other things and still earns a very good living.
Seen her promoting.
Neither have I. I've not even seen her on social media.
Have
but
you?
She probably does.
What has she? I feel as if her life is very private or something. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, she could be doing,
probably just because we do not actually follow. So shall keep tabs.
Yeah.
So anyway, those are some of the ways people make money from social media. We've listed them, but the question is that money enough to afford
the soft life?
The private jets,
the
endless yachts,
trips to Dubai. I don't know why people like Dubai. That's the question.
Because Dubai is the hub of. It's called the Jezebel of the world.
Oh my God.
It's a hub of some level of high-end prostitution.
Yes.
I hope YouTube doesn't censor that.
So
but
there's
something about
how do people afford these lifestyles? Because many of us ask those questions, especially women, because we're the ones who want the soft life. I don't think any man is out there thinking, how do I
exactly?
Because you also post your things every day, but you're not getting that.
Yeah.
So the connection.
How do I post a picture on a private jet on the steps and then people follow?
Am I not dating the right people? Am I not in the right circles? So ladies, how? In your opinion, or how you've done like the research, how do you think it happens that people are able to afford these lifestyles? Not legitimately, not they're getting paid for it. How do they do it?
It's quite, there are plenty of ideas that we've actually been hearing about, and some are really disgusting. But then you wonder, is the money worth it? Why would you stoop that low to do certain things just for paper?
Certain things like what?
What?
Have you heard of the potty kind of thing? Wait, did you even have the energy to actually watch it?
What was it called again?
The porta potty. A porta potty is like a portable potty.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It's a fetish.
So, according to research, which has been proven, because these things are actually on social media.
And there are videos, there is evidence.
Videos and everything and blah blah blah. There is a big socialite or social media influencer who was paid $50,000. $10,000 is about 38 million. 38 million times 5, that's close to 160. Yeah, you're the nerd. 160 million shillings. Whereby she goes, okay, so she read us her contract. She had to, there is, allegedly the contract was from an Arab royalty in UAE, in Dubai to be specific, one of those prince. And the contract was, you are going to come, we shall charter for you a private, a first class ticket. We shall pay for you hotel in a top, one of those big hotels.
5-star.
Yes, a 5-star hotel. You will have a shopping spree to shop in the mall of Dubai and shop any brand you want to. Then
they put a limit on the amount.
No, there is no limit.
Do.
There's no limit. Then we shall need your services, whereby now the other one is exclusive of the $50,000. So I buy a ticket,
benefits,
I pay for hotel and shopping, and then now on the $50,000, number one, you will sleep with me and 3 of my colleagues and my 13-year-old brother. I don't know if we can put a link on the bio to take you to that page. So she was meant to sleep with the 13-year-old brother of the prince and 3 of his friends and him. And then he has a fetish of defecating in the mouth of women. So you have to swallow and eat his shit. Then you have to lick his asshole. And everything is there, by the way, on video. Only that, on the link we shall put, the video is a bit short. It's not like the full thing. So they show when the man has squatted and the poop is starting to come out and she has opened her mouth. And then after, like, her whole face is full of poop and her mouth and throat and everything, you can't throw up. Because in the contract, you have to first accept before you sign that. You sign a non-disclosure, an NDA, and everything is private. And she could not even say the name of the guy. But for 160 million shillings, that is one trip. There are women who are doing that.
And shopping and benefits.
Yes.
And
you have all the big brands.
But then on Instagram, you're seeing only the good stuff.
So that's what we see.
Only on the yacht.
What we see is the slay.
The nice food.
We don't know the background of what people have to actually go through.
Yes.
And then we have our moobs girls, campusers, who are aspiring for that life, not knowing that the things you need to
not
go
only moobs,
all of us want to go to
everyone.
want to go in on the first class ticket.
Yes.
And I'm thinking a first class ticket is almost like $10,000. That is like
it 10 though? I think Dubai is not that expensive.
It may not be
don't know
that
exact
expensive.
figures. Not that expensive.
Because there is business class and
I mean, it's
there's
expensive
first class.
still, but it's not
for your wallet,
okay.
not for someone else.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, we ask ourselves these questions. How do they afford? Number one, people are getting paid. And how are they doing it? They have to make some choices, right?
Yeah. And another one posted how she had to sleep with the dog of that man. His fetish was sucking his feet. So she had to suck his feet.
The feet, that one is a little bit fetish. It's a little bit.
What about this whole story of people breastfeeding snakes? Where does that fit him?
The breastfeeding of the snakes and the floating and everything. Like all that because you want to make a quick buck and put a facade of a certain
Another funny thing is that money never lasts.
You know,
how come it doesn't
but
last?
The thing is, when you say it doesn't last,
as in you have to keep, you know.
It's an investment. I'm thinking on that one trip you've gone to Dubai.
Can you become legit?
You want to take enough reels, enough bikini photos. That is the content you create that will attract the next sponsor.
No,
and you keep.
What if you don't want to actually go back to that business? Like how someone can ask you, do you want to make a business? How much do you want the person to invest in you? And then you're like, okay, give me 100 million, I will do a business. I'm wondering, can't you get that money and then just do your own?
When you get money, you keep wanting more.
Yeah, you want those wanting more. 10 minutes.
And then your lifestyle. Remember now
your lifestyle also. You have now put a facade of this is my lifestyle. So now you have to keep up appearance.
Meaning you
because our people are expecting now your next trip, your next private jet, your next picture of a yacht, your next this, your next that. And people right now are keeping tabs in that. If you post and you claim I am in Milan or Ibiza or Shanghai, and we see you around the streets of Kampala, we shall out you. You can't be in Bandari and posting and telling us you are the other side. So the keeping up of appearance makes you greedy to keep on doing it to maintain that kind of facade or lifestyle.
So why the pretense of opening up small boutiques, jewelry shops? If you realize most influencers always have like a small boutique.
Guys, let's not confuse influencers.
But
people that are doing
they're all under the bracket. Obviously, they're the good ones who are doing the legit thing.
Themselves models.
Yeah, they're called the Insta models.
Yeah, I'm just a model.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's one of the ways people make money. I think we've also seen new platforms come up, like the OnlyFans.
If only it came when I was still at campus.
How does OnlyFans work?
I would exploit that.
How does it work, by the way? The OnlyFans.
It's all about having someone behind the camera. They have paid probably like a monthly fee or something.
So there's like a subscription.
Yes, and then you just have to, strip a little bit, be in lingerie, do something based on what they're asking for. Something kinky.
Yeah.
They can ask you to do certain things, but the good thing is they're not touching you. So
can they open that site in Uganda right now?
If you want to get connected, how does someone log on to?
Yes.
Now I think.
No, how does someone open their OnlyFans?
In Uganda.
I'm just a fan and I want to watch.
No, when you're Ugandan, you can actually do watch. But when you actually want to join, you want to sell your things. You need some connections out.
Allow us to do those things.
We are still waiting for the porn. We are still waiting for the porn detectors.
Because you can't even access a porn site.
Honey,
here.
Have you ever sent nudes?
And the nudes are not tracked. The thing is, if I want to watch porn,
you still can't. No.
Yes.
There are sites that can actually watch that are free.
No.
I don't know. I'm learning about
it. We cannot watch.
It's about trying. Like if you go on porn, you click the first link. It's blocked. The second, by the seventh, there is actually a URL and it will open. So it's just that no one saves those URLs because like who wants the same porn all the time? You want to keep.
If you're a parent, please take care of your kids because things are out there.
So OnlyFans is literally like porn, right? But you pay to access the content.
Yes, and don't really do much. You just undress a little bit. Just show a little bit.
But my question is, can I be in Uganda and I open my OnlyFans page?
Yes.
Is it possible?
No. Is it possible?
You don't open it from here yourself. You have to open yes, but you can't.
So you have to have someone in another country whereby it is legal or accessible to open for you, and then they send you your login details, and then you can now monetize.
Yes.
Now the subscribers, how do they get on? Because I'm wondering, the payment is PayPal. Okay, we have PayPal in Uganda, but how do you subscribe on the OnlyFans?
If it's a bit complicated, we know that some people also use Snapchat. Like Snapchat status or private status for those who find that process a bit too lengthy.
Yeah.
Campusers, you know these things.
How are
the ones doing them?
Well, when you use someone, they also need a cut.
Yeah.
So here you have to go for yourself.
So Snapchat is the version that works here in Uganda, especially.
Is every Snapchat like that?
No, you can. You can record yourself or whatever and then share like a status, like how WhatsApp works. But now it's private. You only select people who are paid to watch your content.
So it's a private Snapchat. It's not just regular Snapchat.
Yes.
Okay, so
it's
how
no
does
more
it work?
Snapchat, but I privatize who views my status.
Oh, so I open it in the regular way of like the same way I go, I log in, but then I make it private.
Yeah.
And then I give access to my subscribers.
And they pay you. So the
money people.
You get to view you perform.
Perform what?
Your talent, whatever it is you're talented at doing.
Whatever
if
talent
you're good at singing,
is.
you sing for them.
Yeah.
If you're good at exposing, you also expose.
So if it came way before, would you have tried it out?
Nah.
Like some years back.
Maybe making noise, but I'm from a Christian family, so it's very hard to reconcile these things.
Even though you're from a Christian family, the fact remains, would you actually have opted for it, like back at campus?
I think that's a question we shall answer at the end, like the impact it has on people. Because I honestly know, much as we see us talking here, we're not judging anyone. We know that these pressures are there. You have to live your life. Some of you actually have problems and you have to pay your tuition, look after your families. We're not actually judging you, but we're just trying to answer that question that some of us ask behind there. How do they afford this? So to answer your question, Angie, I'm not sure because I'm not in that situation now. I can say no now because that is...
You're comfortable at the moment?
But I don't know what I would have done back then.
But also, there are, I've watched in movies, there are people who have done these things and on their page they always wear masks. Or she is actually the choir leader in a church. She's a very decent girl, everything, but then she has her OnlyFans page or the private Snapchat and she just wears a mask.
No one is doing it for survival. I've also seen movies where people actually choose to do this lifestyle. Not because they don't have money or they don't have tuition, it's just a choice of like, I find it easy.
Yeah, and they just feel good about it.
I look good, why should I go and hustle a 9 to 5? My body is there, it can pay me.
If you had Kim's body and you had nothing to lose, that would be...
So it's a choice you make consciously.
Exactly.
So that happens. There are also people who have sugar daddies. Much as they never tag the sponsor. You know how when you go on YouTube and they start saying, oh, Manya tag the sponsor. Who is the cameraman?
Oh, you never see the cameraman.
Hey, the cameraman is there. He paid for the trip. Why
but then my question is, do we get the... Not do we get. Do they get the sugar daddies from social media? Or you just put a thirst trap and then, you know...
I think it happens in two ways. I think sometimes you have a rich guy that's bankrolling you. We don't know who he is, but he's sponsoring you. But
sponsoring your lifestyle, which you now flash on social media.
For you don't reveal the source of your income. You say, but I work. When you see me working, I have a shop. Which never sells anything.
You open it at 10, you close at 1,
and there's nothing sold.
And it is an Acacia, very expensive, but you are driving 500,000 shillings Range Rover, Sport 2021, half a billion, half a billion shillings Range Rover, but you work for 2 or 3 hours, and you go and you don't even see any customers walking in, but for some reason,
so sometimes girls can be comparing themselves or saying, oh, I also want to, but do you know who the person who is sponsoring that trip? You don't know. So you can't.
And the sponsors also of these private parties. I'm going to Dubai for a birthday of some prince. You have one hit song. and you're going to sing for him. For a private party, I'm going to sing for them.
That's another way.
Are you singing on the microphone? Or you are singing on the microphone?
Oh.
Because you could be singing
on
that microphone. No, we don't know. Because someone has one hit song. Someone lives in a house of, I don't know, 700 million shillings. Someone has a Range Rover, a V8, an ML, like 6 cars. One hit song, but every time they're being flown for private parties.
But let me see, I have songs. Which songs?
Which songs?
But only know one song.
One hit song, you're one hit wonder.
Yeah, but now those private parties, like you said, I think they happen. Private
those sponsors, tag their
yeah.
But in Uganda, it's more of, actually, we have pimps. For the old guys who actually can't be on social media to actually vent you out, they are pimps.
By the way, I have experienced that.
First
tell us your story and I also tell you.
Let me summarize my like you can go out with someone and some guy just comes approaches you, it's like, oh, someone is there watching you, they want to say hello to you, and then before you know it, they're paying you for your time. And it's quick money, and the more you get it, the more you feel like I can actually get
because
more money.
You're like, oh, he just wants company.
Yes, he just wants company.
We are in a club.
You won't take pictures, obviously it's too old for that.
You don't know the other hidden terms and conditions. The money is in my car.
But the thing is, when you also want to extend it past,
they start with the car.
When you want to extend it past just the meetup, obviously the money goes higher.
Yeah.
So you can always choose. And it's easy money. So that's why people keep just going back for it. Because it's easy.
Yeah.
Like, today I made like $100. Tomorrow I'll make like $300.
Until they make this one poop.
And you, with your normal job, you're getting how much per month?
Exactly.
But honey, okay, poop is very extreme. But I'm wondering if they're giving me $100,000, which is about 350 million and 70 million. Not poop. Not poop. But he says he wants to splash, spoof or cum on my face.
That's no more.
That's no more. For free. I know, when I do it for free, or we showers you with it, and
even smear.
Be daddy to me, daddy. Good daddy, get nasty. Okay, how about peeing? You have to drink his pee. I think I can drink pee.
I think anything to do with swallowing stuff that is not cum, I'm not doing it.
You want to swallow cum?
Even cum itself, hell to the no.
Yeah, even cum is hard to swallow.
Cum I can play with it, spit it, make myself nasty with it.
So anything beyond that.
But I think I can take pee. Like pee on my face, I'm going to open my mouth.
So pee
on me.
No. That's your experience.
By the way,
my experience, I went to one of the biggest and oldest nightclubs in Uganda. If I say nightclubs, there are few. It's not Bandali. Bandali
that's
one of those nightclubs. I was at campus. I used to drop it low.
She still
so
does.
I go, me, and my friends and everything. And campus was almost more than a decade ago. I'm not 12. So we go, like how you dress, like we used to dress, dirty booty shorts and this. You still had a snapped waist, like you go, you're
everything was
flaunting
still where it has
so
to be.
I'm telling you, everything was intact. The boobs were boobing, the ass, the nyash was nyashing, the skin was skinny. So we are here, we are dropping it low. We didn't really have much money. I remember. So it wasn't campus night, but we used to overgo for campus nights. So we were kind of given complimentaries for those now mature age in the more advanced club, because the other one was for campus night for kids. So on different days it was like for the advanced, So we used to go and just give our names, and then we enter free of charge. Now here on this day we go because we usually used to carry 5,000 shillings
for transport back home.
Transport from Nakawa to that place was 500 going and 500 coming back. Yes. Yeah, and the taxis used to come and wait for guys. So 1,000 shillings is transport. Now of the 4,000, a beer was 3,000 in that place. but it was about 2,500 in the other places. But here it was 3,000. Sometimes it's 4,000. You just buy one beer, but because you drop it really low, beers keep flowing. Like alcohol keeps on flowing. So this time we are, doing our thing, and then this guy, a real pimp, comes, and he's like, "So do you want to make some quick money?" And I'm wondering, Quick money? How much is it? Exactly.
Of course, you want to.
And he tells me 200,000. Now, mind you,
back then 200,000.
Even a full semester, I never used to use 200,000. And I'm like, in one night? He's like, yeah. Are you seeing the other guy at the corner? The thing is, that man looked too old that I said, I'm gonna give blowjobs and all my jaws are gonna come out because he can't even do anything. So I look and I'm like, I don't want.
You'll take hours and hours and think it's
I'm telling you, because it's to wake it up. You probably and you can't even stop because they have put money there. You have to earn it. Remember why? Yeah. So that was my experience.
Almost experience.
My almost experience with that.
For me, the thing is, they used to come also the same way like
Which campus were you at?
Our uni. But I mean, they used to come like the same way. Only thing is, for us, we would drink beer without knowing where the money is coming from.
Yeah.
Because your guy friends come and they say, "Oh, let's go out," knowing that there's someone behind there who wants to say something,
smash,
but you don't say anything.
Yeah.
Back then, guys were also fake. So the drinks would just flow, and you're like, "Well, how are we drinking this money?" But
by the way, the campus guys used to always go with hot girls, so that drinks flow and they also benefit. Now, if shit hits the fan, they are now your bouncers. Did we tell you to send drinks here? Leave my sister alone.
I went as a bouncer. I turned up to be the victim.
They're supposed I wanted you.
I want to escort my friend.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll just be drinking on the sides.
But you guys,
do you want the people come and like
sponsors?
They want you.
How about these so-called? Okay, we talked about sugar daddies and whatever, but people who are actually exchanging sex for money, high-end prostitutes.
No. Okay.
Of which the Instagram is your marketing site, but the business happens behind.
A high-end prostitute, I'll be okay with them if they let it out. For example, Bad Black. She used to be a prostitute and she never hid it. She had a certain lifestyle. She used to have, the closed bars, like open bar and
splash the money.
Makes it rain and people drink. But she made it clear, this is how I make money. So if you want to associate with me, you have to know that.
Much money.
No. You know, like, I'm a girl. I want to associate with her. I want her kind of money. She tells you, we are going to Malaysia. Those days, I think it was like Malaysia.
She had some
whereby, they used to go and, and do their prostitution. She was very clear with it. But now our current so-called Insta models.
You only see the slaves.
They're always hiding. And then they start lying out
and
how they have business.
Mostly for the younger generation that's trying to keep up the lifestyle. You want to go hang out in some posh bar. You don't know where people are getting money from. I think now you have an idea. It takes sacrificing some morals and some values and your body for you to access some of these things. It's not for free.
It's not.
Yeah. So, ladies, how has this impacted your choices now? You asked me, would I do it? How has it impacted you? How do you feel on social media? How do you feel about this whole pressure that is being pushed to us?
The pressure is too much. Back in the days, I would post anything and everything. Right now, before I post something, I have to first look at it.
I know.
And wonder,
the lighting,
filters,
the filters.
Will they like it? Will they hate it? Am I dark? Am I light skinned? It's too much. Is my body fine? Am I putting on the latest jeans?
Should I tuck in my stomach? And I tush my ass? And
the pressure is too much.
One picture.
Before you post something.
It is a lot.
So
before you could post any
random.
random.
On body image, right? Is it also lifestyle related?
Even lifestyle. I can't post my normal food at home.
Yeah.
People will start judging you. Oh, she has a broken table. She has, all that.
People look at the background more than the
person.
I know.
And we also never show the sponsors, so it doesn't matter because we never show whoever's buying. But the fact is, you always have to keep up the
Sometimes you put a watch.
The watch only.
The watch or the leg. We know, okay, there's a man somewhere there. It's usually a watch, a leg. What else? Like to give like small hints. Just to make sponsor happy that I'm putting on you. So I take a picture with him so that he knows, she's showing my face. And then I crop it. I just leave the hand.
Or you put an emoji on the face. No face, no case.
No face, no case. Just put an emoji, cover his face, and sponsors. But most of these sponsors also do not want to be in the limelight. Actually, it's okay to do your thing. For him, he's happy buying and getting his services in private. He doesn't care. He'll even tell you, dance for me. He will help you even record. For him, it's very okay. He will work on it like that, nasty, disgusting, everything about that. But
well, the sugar daddy recorded that he was in the mirror.
Oh my
when he's naked.
I saw that. Izzy, how has it affected you? You seem to be more of the, you would actually do it if the money was good.
For me, if the money was so good, because first of all, I did not, before doing research for this whole thing, I did not know about the
Tinder,
no,
Excellence.
The OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
I don't know about OnlyFans before doing research. I did not know about the private Snapchat. Nadia, how many people do we, okay, we don't know, but we have watched in movies whereby she is the Holy Grail, Hail Mother full of grace, but she goes and wears a mask and does all these things.
And gets
as you said, no face, no case.
Yeah.
So to me, and the fact that I don't also have to sleep with anyone.
Exactly.
I don't sleep with anyone.
Also,
we are all sinners, we just sin in different ways.
Yeah.
And a prostitute and you stripping and me who is stealing from the company, we are all sinners.
Wow.
Saved by grace. So, no face, no case, struggle. I would gladly do it. Is it easy to do? No. It's easier said. Yeah. It's not easy to do because also I do not have Kim Kardashian's waist and Cardi B's boobs and Beyonce's ass and all, because it also needs a certain kind of because that money you need to go and you buy boobs, you buy an ass, you buy liposuction and blah blah blah, you buy all these things. So before you actually can market and get subscribers who will keep renewing subscription, you should look a certain way. So the initial investment is what probably would fail me. But if I could afford the initial investment,
you would.
And I'm sitting in my room with my mask on and doing my thing, I'll not tag the sponsor. So, I will sponsor you guys. Now after getting the whole art, now I'll be the pimp, whereby you give me a commission. I remember there was a fashion designer in Uganda who was allegedly a pimp. She had her girls, whereby she knows, okay, it's high-end prostitution. There's a booking site. There's you pay. I send you my girl. There are actually profiles. I have even heard of someone who is actually a pimp, whom we sat on the same table and told me how this whole thing works. Way back at campus. So I know there are people who do it.
People will start contacting you thinking you're also a pimp.
Go and do your research. All this content we give you here, we do our research. We go, we read, we go, we research. The stories are there on the internet. So I do not know, but
Anyway, we need to sign out.
I know.
Ladies, especially ladies, the soft life is not real. Everything that you see on social media is paid for. It has a price. It has sacrifices, just like anything else that requires money. So be cautious, be woke, don't get fooled, and most importantly, follow our content for more and more juicy and uncandid
conversations. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and Angie, please close us off.
So please just share with us your ideas and tell us what has happened to you about the social media lifestyle. What have you changed about yourself? What have you done? Where have you done it from? Please just share. Let us learn.
Are you snatching your waist? Are you putting the hand with the watch and tagging your sponsor?
Please just share with us your ideas, and we shall lovely share with our other viewers, and we shall let you know. So please subscribe and keep up.
Bye.